Hi, Terry Ann here with No More. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about choices and our negative choices. When we make good choices, everything is fine. But we're going to talk about the negative choices that we make every day. And we do make negative choices every day. We make choices that are not healthy every day. Because as human beings, all we have are choices to do, to not do, to say, to not say, go, to not go. We want to address and find different ways to make better choices in our everyday life. So I'm going to talk about two different theories today: choice theory and cognitive behavior therapy. And choice theory is by Dr. William Glasser, and I'm going to put the links below so that you can research on your own and get more information. I'm not going to go in depth, but I'm going to give you the highlights of basically what choice theory is talking about. And it basically is saying that we have choices. Our behavior is dependent on our choices, choices that we make. And we have, according to Dr. Glasser, 5 basic needs. And the first is survival, love and belonging, power, freedom, and fun. So we're going to focus on our negative choices here. If we read Dr. Glasser and what he's talking about, he goes into talking about 7 deadly choices that we make every single day. And these deadly choices lead us to a certain amount of disconnect with relationships. And so I'm going to look and I'm going to read them to you. 7 deadly choices that we make every day. We criticize, we blame, we complain, we nag, we threaten, we punish, and we bribe for control issues, rewarding control. So I'll do this if you do this, to try to get control of somebody. And so those are the negative behaviors that most of us have every single day. And we've all done it. We've all criticized somebody, we've all blamed somebody, complained about something or at some particular point in time. And we don't realize that when you choose to focus on the negative all the time, when you choose to focus on criticizing somebody and degrading people and all those negative behaviors and negative energy, that leads to a disconnect. When you continuously, and everybody experiences that, and that would go for anybody. If somebody's criticizing you all the time, would you like it? If somebody's blaming you for stuff all the time, would you like it? The problem in our society is we're not looking at ourselves. We're not holding ourselves responsible for our own behaviors. So I'm somebody that criticizes. So I want to work on that. I'm someone that blames a lot. I want to work on that. I'm someone that, complains about stuff all the time. And so we want to start doing that a lot less. We need to change those behaviors. We need to start making better choices, because if you're somebody that is never satisfied with anything and is always criticizing and always blaming someone for something and not looking at yourself, that's a big issue. The choice is, am I going to continue to be this type of person? Am I going to continue to live this type of lifestyle? Because if you realize you keep doing that, and your circle is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and people will move away from you. People will detach from you. So the goal is to encourage people, is to motivate people. So I'm going to tell you 7 opposite things that you can say, according to Glasser. You could be supportive. You could be encouraging. You could listen. You could be more accepting, more trusting, more respectful of other people, and you could negotiate. Instead of leaning to the negative, we can lean to the positive. We need to start looking at better ways to treat each other. We need to look at, how can I help the situation? How can I make this situation better? And that is one of the most important things that we need to do in our society. We need to stop looking and pointing fingers. Oh, she did it, he did it. We need to look at, how can we make this situation better? What can I do? And so this is why we're here at No More. This is exactly why we want you to say no more, because we want you to look at your behavior. We want you to look at what you can do to make the situation better. So, having said that, I get angry all the time. And when I get angry, I want to pick up a gun and go out there and shoot somebody. Or when I get angry, I want to fight. I want to be aggressive towards someone. What can I do? How can I change the situation better to make it better? Well, for one, we could stop and think of the consequences of our behavior. What's going to happen after I do this? After the fight? After I shoot this person? What is going to happen? You're going to get arrested? Odds are maybe you might even get shot yourself. And that's never a good thing because you're taking lives, you're losing lives. The goal is to value yourself, your life enough to say, I want to change. I want to make better choices. So CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, is a psychotherapy that treats problems and boosts happiness by modifying dysfunctional emotions, behaviors, and thoughts. And so, in other words, they find ways to help your thought process, those negative behaviors that you have every day of criticizing, of putting people down. They help you find different techniques that you can use on an everyday basis. They look at, well, what's your reason for always criticizing somebody? Were you always criticized? What's your reason for always threatening somebody or putting somebody down? And odds are when we do it, it's because it's been done to us. With cognitive behavior therapy, they look at the thought process and how they can help you establish a better way of coping or dealing with those negative energies, negative thought processes that you have. So click the link below and research some of that stuff. We definitely have to do better. If you are an individual that you suffer from anger, and I'm going to talk about anger as well. I'm going to talk about depression. I'm going to talk about suicide. I'm going to talk about a lot of topics on here. And I'm going to have resources and links for you to help you get some of the help that you need. One of the things we want to do at No More is we want to partner with other agencies. So if you have an agency that can help individuals, contact us. You can email us at nomoreitsamovement@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook, No More It's a Movement. You can follow us on Instagram, No More It's a Movement 728, and just inbox us. Thank you for watching.